Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Sri.
And we're
Double Disappointments.
Okay, so final episode, which is wild. And we are talking about, so obviously we're called Double Disappointments. And this season would not be complete, it would not be wrapped up without our own disappointing stories, right? We got a lot.
We got too much, girl.
Too much. I honestly am a little scared because I'm like, do I even want to admit to this stuff right now?
Right?
I'll just act like no.
This is shit I talk to with my diary.
Right.
And that's it.
With a therapist, and that's all.
That's literally
all.
it. Ain't nobody else need to know this.
Not even the best friends.
No.
It gets to a point where it's like,
when you start lying to your best friends, you know shit's
you
gone
know
wrong.
it's gone wrong. You know you're like down the fucking sink.
You need help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So, what year do you feel like you've had the most disappointing stories?
Oh, easy. Freshman.
Okay. Of high school or college?
Actually, that's a lie. Okay, freshman year was disappointing in its way because it's like the first year of like me disappointing deliberately a lot.
Of
Because,
college?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Freshman year of college because like you're in a new like kind of area and space and you're experimenting a lot.
Right.
And you're making mistakes. So I would say that's disappointing.
True.
But every year I found a way to like fuck up at least once or twice. Yeah.
Just
see what I'm saying? Just putting good.
Right.
What about you?
I think same.
Yeah.
I think freshman, even sophomore year, like I think freshman year is obviously crazy, new environment, like parents aren't there, living alone, whatever.
Yeah.
But after COVID, that shit like to the power of 4. You know what I'm saying? Like I was, because you're so suppressed. We talked about this before, like the spring, right? Like the more you like compress it, the more it's gonna fly out and go crazy. Like after COVID, like we didn't touch grass, and we wanted to touch a lot more good grass after quarantine was over.
It was dirty,
right?
Oh my God.
So after that, I was just like, that cashew was just not. When I look back, I was just like, ooh, that's nasty.
Dude, I know. Sometimes I like scroll far enough in my text, and I'll see who I was texting, and I'm like, why?
Especially those texts that you send like post 1 a.m. and you see it the next morning, the anxiety, the stomach rumbles, the ulti, like
you
everything.
like shitting first thing in the morning.
Yes.
That's when you know you did some bad deeds last night.
So bad.
Yeah.
Fucked up. And you forget even. You open your phone, you're looking back, you're like, hold up.
Whoa. We did that?
Has it ever gotten so bad to the point where you like literally delete the text?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Go delete text. I've had like 4 Snapchat accounts and I've deleted all of them because I don't want to be remembered
by this. Not at all,
No.
dude. It's so traumatizing.
It is.
Yeah. So what do you feel like most of your disappointing stories have to connect to? What's the theme?
The theme of all my disappointing stories? Oh, girl, men.
Same.
And you know what I heard? A bitch isn't crazy unless a man's involved.
That's so fucking true.
Right? Because it's like, I've never seen a girl individually crazy.
No,
you know?
No. And we talk to a man, they're like, oh yeah, my ex was a crazy ass bitch. And I'm like, what did you do though?
Yeah.
Because you drove her ass crazy.
Yeah. No, like it's not your fault, but like what action provoked it?
Yes. 100%.
So I'm not saying it's their fault, but they did it.
Yeah. It's their fault, but the contract is going to you.
Yeah.
Like we suing
for
you
real.
for trauma, emotional damage.
Yeah. Is your thematically also?
100%. Yeah, dude. And like going off that, like I think back to stories of old Ashley. I was so naive, so cute, so trustworthy. And now I'm like, I literally need you to have like a psychoanalysis appointment before we go on a first date.
Nah, for real.
Like I need you to go see a psychiatrist, 3-hour diagnosis, and then I can talk to you.
Like, you getting help? Because I can't be your therapist. No.
Not anymore. I tried.
I don't do 2 for 1.
3 for 1, 4 for 1.
Yeah,
Like,
I can't be your mommy, your therapist, and your girlfriend. Like, that's just too much.
Too much.
I'm not getting paid for any
Any
one
of
of
this.
those.
It's bad.
Yeah, dude.
So should we start?
Should we start? We can't take this back.
Right. Okay. Well, how would you like to go about
Nose
this?
goes.
I went, yeah.
It's up to you. Rock, paper, scissors. 3,
2,
1.
Oh!
You go, bitch.
Okay, so I think it was me fresh after a breakup, like sophomore year. COVID was like sizzling out at this point, so that actually was like wild.
Yeah.
On dating apps, I feel like my only criteria at that point was a pulse, because I was right, like literally like anyone. And I don't know what was wrong with me. I was like meeting up with all these random men. Like, it was not safe, low-key.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, you gotta have some conversation going to be like, okay, are you not a serial killer? Can I
Yeah,
actually
for
meet up with
real.
you?
What's your social security?
Right. Yeah. And
Yeah.
like, especially because it was like kind of like COVID was still there. At least a normal date, you're out in the public. But this man's literally just like, oh, we can like sit in the high school parking lot. And I'm like, okay.
Ashley.
This bad. And I feel like that's just
Yeah.
so normalized. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like we're too trusting. You know,
Yeah.
knowing all this stuff where I'm just like, yeah, I met this
Oh
like
yeah,
random
you
guy.
have candy in your car? Yeah, let me get into it. Yeah.
Like, yeah, literally. So I was doing that stuff. And I just felt like a lot of it was just like meeting up for like doing things for like the validation,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that, like just like no standards or requirements for me, just kind of doing like a whole lot of fuck shit.
Fuck shit,
A lot of fuck
man.
shit.
But I don't blame you because that was also my life. Like I'm like trying to be like, what year? No, all the years, you know? I would literally go to my college library and I pull out my books and I pull out my phone and I'd be swiping. I would just be swiping. I'd be looking around the library like, you want Tinder? Yeah, you want to
should
get
get
it?
a Tinder.
Yeah. I would be swiping in class. I'd be swiping while taking a shit. I'd be swiping at night, just swiping 24/7, seeing who's the next guy that could like me.
Right.
It's like playing cards with men. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
like
no, no,
it.
no, no,
Yeah.
But like that like gamble, that thrill, that everything. I have a question. Do you like Bumble?
No.
Me neither. And I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of them are like, oh, it's so good. You make the first move. But I was like, I don't
No.
want that. I don't want that
either.
Yeah.
Especially since like they can't make the first move, like literally in the application
Yes.
itself.
Yeah.
But like that means they're swiping right on a bunch of girls. You know what I mean? And they're
To get a response anywhere.
exactly because you it's just not the same experience for guys and girls on dating apps.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. 100%. And I feel like, I don't know, like with Tinder, like a lot of the time, like low-key, like I think once in a bio, I was like looking for CS men to do my coding. Literally, and like tell me
Girl.
why, like a man literally came over and did my CS assignment for me. I just remember that right now. I did that
Actually?
sophomore year. It was like CS 200 or some shit, and I was literally like, and like all these like round like nerdy cute men, they're just like no, some cute, some, and like
If you close one eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they would literally be like, yeah, okay, bet, and they'll come over. And then after they do the code, they think this is transactional. They think this is like Dollar Tree, where it's like, okay, like da-da. And I'm just like,
Sorry, return.
okay, bye.
Yeah.
So that was.
Wait, girl, I did one of those.
You did that too?
I was with a guy who's really good at coding.
And did he help you?
Yeah.
See?
He got me through my first 2 levels of coding
Yeah.
class. Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And then I failed the other one because he.
You did. It's sad. I had like a CS boyfriend, and we broke up right before I was taking my CS class. And I was like, damn.
Now I'm gonna fail the class.
Now I'm gonna fail the class.
What the fuck, man? Yeah. That's why it's like kind of hard.
Yeah.
Are we shitty?
I think so.
Yeah. We should talk about it. Not today though.
Not today. Yeah, that's what we're talking about that. But I feel like that, and then a lot of times, so I was kind of like a prude in high school. I didn't do nothing.
Neither.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I feel like a lot of like people around you, they're doing stuff, no judgment. But like it's high school, people doing shit. I didn't get my first kiss till I was like 18, which I feel like it was normal. But a lot of people are like, oh shit.
No,
okay.
13 years old.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
People out here like, oh yeah, like elementary school, like saying
Totally.
alphabets and then like going smooching around people around. I'm like, the fuck?
What? Yeah.
But like, yeah. So I feel like for that reason, like college me was very much like, I can't be a prude. I'm gonna show that I'm a spicy girl. That I
Yeah.
can do it all.
For real.
My first kiss, I was blacked out drunk. Because I literally could not get myself to touch a man. So I'm taking shots left, right, center. And then this man,
Was he cute?
he didn't have an ear.
He didn't have an ear? The fuck? You bit it off?
I don't know if I should be saying this is so bad. All my friends were like, your first kiss was that earless Mexican. I was like, oh. We might cut that out. We'll see.
Okay, you get that. It's just that part.
Yeah. But like, yeah.
Was he cute? Without the ear? No.
You know when you start drinking, like,
Yeah.
so like when you're like sober, like if you want to kiss someone, you're like, okay, I need like 10 on 10. One shot in, that 10 on 10 becomes like 7 out of 10. 2 shots in, 3 on 10. By the time you're like 4 shots in, you're like, you're good. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
anything at that point. That's why you see girls start kissing each other. Like
Yeah,
straight
that's
girls
so
start kissing
true.
this, that. You just want lips at that point.
Oh my God, is that a disease? Oh my God.
Sounds like it gets you diseases, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But what about you? What's your...
Okay, let me think. Okay. this is more like, this was probably my high school era, my senior year, when I got a first boo thing. Okay, and my first boo thing, he was ugly, but he still somehow made it around town.
Damn, that's respect.
Is it? Maybe. But like, he's still, you know, it was a small village. Like, people were fucking everybody. Whatever. I am not like I'm not like a math girly. I'm not a girl in STEM. I'm a girl in depression. Like, just don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? But what I am good at is girl math.
Yes.
I can do me some girl math. So every night we'd like text and he'd be like, good night. And then I would like, you know, go to bed. But I wasn't in bed. I was checking his Snapchat score. And I was checking his Instagram activity, because back then you could see what your following was doing.
Yes, that shit saved so many relationships.
Yeah, bro, because I know what the fuck y'all doing. He would like so many bikini pics. Why?
And you see it, you're like, there's it. Mark Zuckerberg, if you're listening to this, bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. So for real.
Literally.
And I'd see like, I'd keep track of his following count, make sure that shit don't go up, you know. So when the lights get low and I'm in bed, yeah, you might think I'm asleep, but really I'm doing some cybersecurity type shit, and I'm making sure that those numbers aren't raising, or if they are, we're not gonna have a talk because I'm not good at communicating, but I'm gonna be real mean to your ass.
I'm gonna get salty. Like, iPad, Instagram open, fucking
Literally,
laptop, your
tracking
Twitter
his
open.
location,
phone, Snapscore, like everything.
Dude, I was NSA back then. I was like really, really good at that shit.
FBI,
yeah,
literally,
and recruit me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Hey, we did a job. Thank you. But like, I did the exact same thing. And even like with my friends, when they started liking someone, my friend got so scared once because she just told me the first name of it. She was at some recruit or some retreat thing.
Yeah.
And she was like, gave me the first name of the guy. She's like, oh, I met this guy. His name is like, we'll say like Bob. Oh, we met Bob. Like, he's so cute. Didn't even tell me the last name. I found out high school. I found him from like the soccer team, like the school picture. I found out like his ex-girlfriends, like all of that. Because I was like finding other people at the retreat and then this, that, and then they posted him, like, you know,
yeah.
So 30 minutes after that, friend gave me first name of this man and I found his whole information.
Oh my god.
So like the stalking, the skills is real.
It's real.
You asked me to find a restaurant nearby on Google, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know why, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not working. I don't know how to search this up.
Yeah.
But then you tell me to stalk a man.
Oh,
it's over.
It's game on. It's game on. It literally is, because like, I don't know what it is in us, bro. I don't know. Is it psychology?
Something.
Freud? I don't know.
She said Sigmund Freud.
Yeah,
but yeah. No, so I get that. So what would you? So you wouldn't talk to them? Like you see the Snapscore up?
No, I think sometimes maybe if I was like needed to be petty as fuck, I'd be like, but your Snapscore was increasing. But like, in what sane world are you going up to someone and be like, yo, so you said goodnight at 11:38 p.m. and at 11:47 your Snapscore went up by 3.
3 divided by the time that you said goodnight
means
10,
you a hoe.
You a 0.3 hoe. Yeah, right. So what actually like posted that? It was just like the snaps that he sent divided by the time, the duration equals like the level of hoe he is on a scale of 1 to 10. And I was like, that is so good.
It's true.
It's true. It is true.
Like, don't be playing that.
Because my ass, when I say goodnight, I say goodnight, boo.
Exactly.
Immediately asleep.
When he says goodnight, though, it's goodnight, and then it's
the night has begun. Just,
he being a hoe.
Yeah, it's whack. I feel that.
I know.
And then like your heart drops with like every like number that's increasing, and then you're like Wi-Fi, like research, like refresh. You're like,
maybe it's a glitch. Maybe it's a glitch.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not a glitch. You're just a slut. Yeah.
Sad.
It is sad, dude. What about you? Any more like disappointing ass shit?
I think okay. So basically, I once voluntarily became a man's rebound. I don't know if I should continue.
I think you should.
It was okay. I'm not gonna say what because we're just gonna say a time in my life. A time in my life.
An experience.
Variance. I was talking to this guy. We were kind of getting to know each other, and I was like, "Ooh la la," and he was like very sad over this girl. So he was kind of like, you know, post breakup, like blah 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 blah, whatever. It's fine. And so I'd be like, "Oh, like, you know, you can talk to me about it.
Come here, baby.
Come here, like." Let's talk about your emotions. Man's just like crying to me about this girl. And then I was like it went from like, ooh, to like real quick. And then I was like, oh, like I can help you with your emotions. And then, you know,
it went to wiping his tears to wiping something else. Baby, you did it, not me.
Is that? But like I was a little bit of a prude then, so it's like nothing crazy. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know what you mean. For
but,
that
like,
moment.
Yeah, I was like, why'd you do that?
Like, seriously, just to give him a tissue, girl.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't gotta give him all that. Like, ugh.
I know, bro.
So then that happened, and then I was really just like, I can fix him. You know?
Bob the Builder, who the fuck do you think you are?
Oh, seriously. I was like, fix your chem grade before you fix this man. Like, what are you doing, Cashew? It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. So, I was like, okay, that. So I was thinking like maybe like, he'll like move on. We can like do something. Maybe we can be something. But then like Mance would get like drunk and then he'll start flirting with everybody. I see other girls in his lap. I see him doing this, that, all around.
What the fuck?
And I'm just like... But then I was just like, oh no, maybe I was new to drinking then. So it's like, oh, maybe this is just what happens where like God comes and just like makes you a hoe. Makes you a hoe. And I'm like, oh, it's not his fault. It's just the alcohol. Yeah. Like it's not on him, baby. Like it's okay. Yeah. No, now we know. Now homegirl has been all levels of drunk and God doesn't come in. Like, like you know what you're doing.
God
you
doesn't give you a boner, bro. No.
I feel like, because genuinely I thought like, oh, like if he cheats, if he's drunk, like, like these things happen, like blah blah, I normalized it.
Oh, you're so nice.
I'm dumb. I'm actually dumb. And I feel like people really need to like normalize, like you don't get under like hypnosis when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You still remember to be a human. You remember that you're in a relationship. You remember shit. Like you don't just like fucking get like amnesia.
No. Unless you're like blacked out and someone's doing something to you. No, there's still like a sense of I'm in this place and I'm doing this thing. This is my body. You
don't forget that you have a boo. Like all this stuff. Yeah. So Man. Yeah. So that was rough. And then I was kind of like, ooh, X. And then obviously the moment we started cutting off, he was just like, wait, where'd you go? Like, then like the moment you like put your foot down, you're like, you can't take me for granted. That's when they start coming back after you. So then again, you go back like 1 or 2 times, but then I was like, no, Ashley, you got to stick to your morals.
Yeah.
I probably did that again. Another man, but it's fine.
That's a future issue. Oh my God.
What about you?
Girl, so you talked about your first kiss. You want to hear mine?
Absolutely.
Okay, so basically, I'll give the details. He took me out to a Mexican restaurant and like, it was sweet. Yeah. And we're eating this Mexican food and then he's like, what do you want to do next? And I'm like, I don't know. It's 8 p.m. I got to go home. The fuck? Like, this is high school. Take me home. True. And he's just like driving around and he just like pulls into a Staples parking lot.
Not the Staples.
Why the Staples?
This fucking Staples.
Yeah, that shit's like out of business now. So like, I'm gonna say just like our relationship. Yeah. I went there. He pulls into the Staples parking lot and he's like, get in the back. And I'm like, why? Girl, I didn't know. Oh! You were like, he's like, just get in. And I'm like, is he gonna kill me? Like, are you 5'3"? You can't really kill me. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I will sit on you. The fuck? So I get in the back, and then he's like, do you want to kiss? And I'm like, oh, okay.
With his bean burrito breath. Oh,
his enchilada looking ass. Yeah. And he kisses me. And girl, I thought a first kiss was like, yeah, not la 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 la.
He was still hungry. You know
what I
could have got dessert.
Yes,
this doesn't have to be it.
This is not dessert. He's just like going in on it, and I am like, oh my God, like it's my first kiss. Like I'm fucking scared. Right, I'm shitting
so, like,
myself.
Like, very first thing, and he's just like, nom nom nom.
Yeah, like it's just like long and it's like slippery and it's like what? I'm like, is this a water slide?
He's tongue already.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I need some Listerine. Like, chill, And so then I was just like, my anxiety was rising. So I was like, seriously, just like get in your element. Like, it's okay. Close your eyes. And I closed my eyes and I'm kissing him, Ashley. And next thing I know, that's not his mouth. I was making out with his nose. My mouth was on his nose and I opened my eyes and I'm like, abort me. I don't know. That is the worst. Bro. I literally was like, I'm sorry.
He was like, I'm into it. Like, you can get some tongue in there too.
I'm looking at this man's boogers. It was I literally had PTSD from that. I could not kiss. I would never close my eyes. I'd just be looking at them from now on.
Like cross-eyed at his nose. Like, okay, it's not on there. Dude. So what was his reaction?
He played it off really kindly.
Okay.
At that moment, you know? But I cannot imagine what he told his friends. Like, this bitch made out with my nose. Give me a full-on nose job.
No. When he said I closed my eyes and like my mouth started going somewhere else, I was like, she went from 0 to 100. She said home run. I was like, no. She said nose job.
Yeah, nose job. Oh God,
that's so funny.
It's so
that's so funny.
Oh my God. Yeah,
dude,
that was that.
It's hard learning about this stuff because like they don't teach this.
No.
Did you ever YouTube like how to kiss?
WikiHow, man. Yeah.
And like that, like the animations and the way they show it. And I was like,
and I'm like practicing on my
yeah, they do like the thing, and then you're just like, okay,
yeah,
this, and then you just go, yeah.
Kissing is so, and I think so many people are bad kissers. Like, why are you invading my mouth? Like, this isn't World War III. Like, chill.
Please take a step back. Yes. Like, this is a lot happening right now.
It is a lot.
Especially tongue in the beginning.
Right? Mm-mm. Like, I don't know what you're doing in that.
Right. Dude, there's so many different styles, dude.
I mean, there's French kissing, and I didn't even know what that was for a long time. I'm like, why can't we do, like, Spanish kissing? Like,
why can't we do Indian kissing? Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Another embarrassing story, which was honestly, like, not too long ago, I was on dating apps still. Like, I was still on dating apps, girl. And I was just, like, honestly, wasn't even, like, proactively looking for anything, but I was swiping like I was, you know? Yeah. One day I see a face, and I'm like, he looked really familiar. Oh, he's my high school teacher. History high school teacher. You know it's always the history ones that are a little pervy. Good looking? Maybe. One eye closed, a little far away. Yeah, he's all right. You know, don't look at me like that. You looking at me like that.
And y'all matched?
We matched. Ashley, I was lonely, bro. Don't blame me. I was going through a lot. I didn't take my multivitamin, okay?
I have no words for that.
I know, me either.
So what happened?
Bro, we matched, and literally I messaged him first because I was like, you know what?
Hold up. What's the age range on Tinder? That's my question.
Don't ask me that. Sometimes I'll be putting 60.
She said, my age to the grave. Like, anything works.
Girl, they got a good insurance plan. The fuck?
They got a 401k.
Literally.
They got the retirement reimbursement.
I want to be a beneficiary. You know? Keep it up. What's the worst that could happen? A lot of things, actually. Yeah. So I matched with him, and I'm like messaging him, and I'm like, hey. He's like, hi. And I'm like,
do you think he remembered?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
He's like, I've been waiting until she's 18. I've been waiting for this goddamn day.
Nasty motherfucker. He probably
you know he was. You know he was. That's so gross.
It is disgusting. So I continued doing it because I like it. And so I'm like, messing this motherfucker. We're not even talking about anything juicy, Ash. Like, it's just like the most basic ass shit. It's just like, how's the weather? What's your major in college? And I'm like, UX UI design. And he's like, does not give a fuck. And then I'm like, are things gonna get hot? Are things gonna get frisky? And I'm like writing a narrative in my head because I suffer from an illness called delusion, and I just, it's my favorite one.
Delulu.
Yeah, Delulu. And next time I go on the app, his profile's not there.
No.
Baby, unmatched. He
probably wasn't trying to lose his job.
Honestly, that was probably it.
Because your age range is that, but what's his age range?
Right? Because I think I was like 19 or 20 at that time, which is a young age range.
Yeah. This man.
I know.
That's wild.
Sometimes,
so he wasn't married, or was he?
No, he wasn't married.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not that I know of. And he wasn't even that hot. He taught football, I think.
Oh, was a football coach?
Football coach and history teacher. It's like a weird combo, you know?
Was he a little fat?
He was a thick boy.
Right? The football coaches are always. I was like, what up?
They love donuts. Yeah.
That is fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's actually mental. The way I would like screenshot the profile, like the match, and like send it to
the high school.
Right? You're like, principal, hello?
He's weird.
He's weird. Yeah. You need more intensive background checks. I swear they'd be hiring anyone in these public schools.
They do. See, so I hate blaming him just because it's like, takes two to tango. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but
you're nice.
No. Two to tango if y'all are the same age. This man knows damn well what he's doing. He's like trying to manipulate a younger woman.
I don't know.
No, we know.
I was trying to take responsibility.
No, bitch. No. Especially when you're no. We don't do that here. The little girls.
The little girls don't do responsibility.
No.
Yeah, but that was like one of my most embarrassing like Tinder matches, you know.
That's actually fucking insane.
Yeah,
I feel like that should be like framed, low-key. Like in your room, you're like, this is my match.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What about you, boo?
Oh, there's this one guy.
Okay.
And me and my girl. See, like I don't like meeting men one-on-one. Like that's scary. Like
bring
that's,
your friend along.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I bring my friend, and then to the man, I'm like, you got a friend? And us four,
Oh,
we
that's
can
what
hang
you do.
out.
That's so cute.
It's cute.
Yeah.
And unless like the friend is not matching my friend. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like your best
yeah,
friend
yeah.
gotta match my best friend.
No, that's true. That's true.
Otherwise, homegirl is
What's she gonna
charity
do?
for her.
Yeah.
Because she tries to like pull through because she's like, oh, my girl out here. But then I'm like, no, I don't want to put you through that. But sometimes.
Yeah.
So we were all like hanging out, and me and my girl were like, okay, I think we were at their apartment. We went over and we're like, ooh, let's have some like drinks, like let's like vibe, like whatever it is. So we get over, and they got like a collection of alcohols, and they're like, oh, we got it for you guys, like this, that. It wasn't that this fan, it was like Smirnoff, like fucking Pink Whitney, and I was like, well, you know, like young me, I was like, ooh, like you got us
That's so
alcohol,
sweet.
it's
Yeah.
so nice. So we're drinking, and we're having vibes, and man, he looks like he like. There's just something off. Like he's like taking the shots and he's like struggling a little bit. And I was like, okay, like maybe you don't like alcohol, but he's really struggling. 20 minutes later, he starts yakking. He yaks on the floor. He goes to the bathroom, and me and Bianca are like, oh, and even his friend was like, oh. And he comes out and he's like, I'm sorry, this is my first time drinking ever. And me and my friend were like, so he basically felt like he had to like do all this and that, try to like shoot this shit. And I felt so bad.
Wait.
I'm like, you know, it's like 30 minutes into knowing him. I'm like, you know, holding his little bangs back. Like, I'm like getting him water. I'm like, you want new bubani? Like, I'm trying to
Oh my god. That's actually like so sad.
I was like, we didn't have to do all this. Like, that's so bad.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, we got like the Pink Whitney, the Smirnoff. And I was just like, oh, okay. But
Yeah.
the whole boy didn't even know.
He was. Wait, that makes me want to give him a hug.
I was like,
Oh my god. No, literally the new
literally.
one.
And I was just like, oh.
I feel so bad.
And then we left. I was like, I think it's
We
time
gotta
to go.
go.
I think it's time to go. So
Yeah.
that was wild. I was just like, oh, so sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, 'cause we all struggling out here.
No, for real.
We all just trying to make the most of the situation. But that was
Out
fucking
here yakking.
wild. Literally
So,
wild.
I would have cried, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So clearly, in our many years of like dating and like just existing, we fucked up. We've done fucked up, you know. But I think one of like the things that we take away from it is like not be so hard on yourself, especially looking back. Like, yeah, I cringe at it, and I'm like, maybe you should have went to therapy. But at the same time, it's showing yourself a little bit of grace.
Yeah.
Because you were 18.
You're
You were 17.
If you don't make these mistakes, then
Yeah, when
at
you
least
gonna
we're not
make
making
it?
at 30,
For real, at 40?
like your history teacher.
for real.
But we knew there was a time and place.
Yeah, fuck up in your 20s to make your 30s really cute. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why we do coke.
Yes. But yeah,